Well, we're coming up to wine o'clock, so
The wine o'clock news. The wine o'clock news. It's the wine o'clock news. Do do do. Yeah, don't get the ticking on. That's my ticking
shall
sign.
we have Mr. Parry take us into wine
Oh
o'clock?
yeah, come on. Bit of parry. Miss Titty.
Good evening, sir. Nice to see the wonderful Emma with you. Uh, how was the little man? Has he enjoyed it in Llandudno? Because it's such a lovely place. And which car did...
I told them about my nightmare day.
Yeah, you tell them. Yeah.
Right, darlings. Well, my nightmare day. So I was up like a. They could only see legs a minute ago. They're my best feature. At least you got trousers on this time, not like a netty one. God, I think we have to see when you're in netty. At 11 o'clock, they're coming out. Oh God. I think one as well. Oh, I'll go for it. All right. Right. So I was up at a good time, wasn't I? Yeah, you was actually. Yeah. Well, if you were telling the truth. I was literally shaving when you pinged. So I was up and out at a good time, and within 2 minutes of leaving Windy Bum, 4 minutes, I was in the first traffic jam of the day, and I was stuck, and I was stuck, and I was stuck. That was all the way down to Chatsworth and Baslow, and then there were just there were a few delays as I was heading to Chapel, and then at Chapel and going through Disley and everything cleared up, and there was less traffic than normal, and I thought fantastic, I'm going to have a lovely clear run. Manchester Airport, not a problem at all. Picked up the M56 from Manchester Airport, couple of junctions, fine. Then I hit it, and it was just it just became a car park. We were just stuck, and that was it. From then on, I think I clocked it. I think I averaged from the point at the beginning of the motorway to getting off to Llandudno, I averaged 13 miles per hour. 13 miles per hour. It was an absolute nightmare. I didn't think you'd be here till like 6 o'clock or something. There were times when I thought actually you might turn around and go. The temptation was great. But then when I finally made it to Llandudno, it should have been because the problem didn't end there. By the time I got here, every single car parking space in the town was taken. And I mean literally every single one. All of the obvious ones, all of the non-obvious ones, all of the residential streets in the quiet parts of town, the multi-stories were full, the railway station was full. Are you breaking wind? No, I'm getting this out so I don't break it by sitting. Oh, okay. Well, at least you were pointing it in the right direction. Literally every single car parking space. And I spent about 3/4 of an hour just driving around. And there were just cars prowling all around the town, desperately trying to get a parking space. And fabulously, I saw a fight. There was somebody left a parking space, and this Indian family who'd been prowling around, there were like 4 of them on foot and 1 person in their van thing. So 4 people on foot went and stood in the car parking space, marking it as theirs for the van coming in. But another Indian family in a BMW, just a normal BMW saloon, so there were only 14 of them in there, they came to try and drive in. And but the people were standing there, and they wouldn't let them go. No. And it developed into an argument, which was wonderful. Because it was a bit like one of those. What was that? I don't know. Was it lightning? That's what it looked like, isn't it? So they were doing that. I think there's a video that does the rounds on Facebook or social media of an Indian argument in English when they've only got a couple of words, and it was like that. You are bloody fucking. No, you are bloody fucking. So it's really kicking off, and then it got into a fight. It actually got physical. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. But that was the only good bit of the day. So in the end, and I saw Emma and Jake. But I was knackered. I'd not had a drink in the car. I'd been sitting in the car with no air conditioning, 29 degrees for 6 hours. And I wanted a drink and I wanted something to eat. So I drove back out of town to the
retail park by Llandudno Junction and had a solar McDonald's for my lunch. Then came back to Llandudno, again tried to find a car parking space, again nothing. Eventually, I got a car parking space. If you know Llandudno,
right down the other side of the bay, down by the lifeboat station. So like a 40-minute walk from the hotel. The only upside to that is it's free parking down there because you're so far away from everything. But yeah, so that was it. That was a bit of a nightmare. So then I've got to pump my suitcase and everything in the sweltering heat all the way round the bay and up the promenade. Finally got to the hotel, soaked in sweat. It's really warm out there. Checked in, paid, went to my room, and I thought, no. And I thought, no, don't be silly, just... And I had a proper look around. I didn't film any of this. I just wasn't in the mood for filming anything. So there's going to be no video from today. I've just really not been in the mood. You get a live stream tonight. You'll get a live stream tomorrow morning. And the room was just so bad. And I just went down to reception and I said, come on, guys, really? I said, I'm not staying in that room. And they said, well, what's the problem? I said, oh, where do you want me to start? There's a light fitting missing. There are bare wires. It's filthy. The paper's peeling off the walls. It's dark. It's stuffy. The window doesn't open. We can send a maintenance engineer up to fix it, blah, blah, blah. And we're fully booked. There's coach parties here tonight. There's Caledonian have sent, I don't know, about 6 coaches or something for the one of the over 100 the
centenarian outings. So the hotel is full of people over 100 years old. And Some of them have very clearly been dead for a number of years.
Bruce Forsyth is here, isn't
Bruce Forsyth is here. Yeah, he was
he?
with
Come
them.
down off the